그 저택을 본 적이 있나? 폭풍과 벼락만이 유일한 손님이 된 그곳 말이야. 절망만을 안겨주지만 이런 이야기, 그게 내가 계속 버틸 수 있게 만드는 이유가 되더군.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm Edgar Mac. This is Limbus Company, Canto 6, Season 4, etc., etc. In the last episode, we had a rather brutal reception over here with imitations. This UFI Association Director Faker is actually very brutal, and he gives out SP quite easily. It doesn't actually say anything about them being weak to any element. For some reason, we never landed a lust skill on him. That's weird. And wait, it didn't register any blunt or lust weakness, but I must have hit him with those attacks at least once, right? Like, Sinclair brutalized him. Weird. Anyway, I have no reason to ever go back there, so in this episode, where it all went wrong. Gloom and envy weakness, which probably means that we're going to see our dead rabbit friends again. Back over to the sinking party. Level 40, so... We're out of experience tickets, don't bother.
잠수 준비 끝. 히스클리프! 재미있어질 참에.
What are you going to do, Heathcliff?
당연하잖아. 캐시를 꺼낼 거야. 적화 아닌지 실험 장치인지 모를 기계 속에서.
But what about...
여기 실험관에 있는 사람들은 어떡할 거냐는 헛소리가 나한테 들어먹힐 거라고 생각하진 마라. 내가 어떻게 되어먹은 놈인진, 그리고 얼마나 참아왔을지 이쯤 되면 알만하잖아.
Yeah, but you wanted revenge.
히스클리프! 잠시만요. 잘 찾아보면 동력을 멈출 수 있는 방법이 있을 거예요. 그런 다음에 이 관에 달린 황금가지를 습득한 후에
설명하려 들지 마! 그걸로 날 설득할 수 있을 거라고 생각하냐?
Maybe this is the time to beat the sense back into him like we discussed earlier on the bus. And that's when...
너희도 결국 이 집안을 털어먹으러 온 강도들이라는 거지.
힌들리 씨! 당신 데드레비치들한테 무슨 짓을 시키고 다니는 거예요?
형님, 지금까지 어디 있었어? 데드레비치들이 어떤 꼬라지로 돌아다니는 줄 알아? 심지어 이상한 말도 들었어. 데드레비치들이 오래전에...
오, 진정해, 스플리퍼.
이건 내 집이었어. 빌어먹을. 거의 다 이긴 게임이었는데 그 망할 새끼가 갑자기 그 패를 내지만 않았어도.
하지만 힌들리 씨, 이런 문제는 좀 더 깊이 생각해봐야 한다고 제가 말씀드렸지 않습니까? 인생이 갑자기 유별나게 틀어지고 있다 싶으면 분명 그 원인이 어딘가에 몰래 숨죽인 채로 처박혀 있을 거라고.
맞아. 곰곰이 생각해봤지. 언제, 어디서부터 잘못했는지. 처음부터 잘못 띄워진 단추, 그 하나 때문에
You're gonna blame Heathcliff for all this, aren't you?
모든 게 틀어진 거였어. 그날 바람이 뒤지도록 많이 불던 겨울, 웬 거렁뱅이 자식이 부서진 바이올린 조각들과 함께 내 앞에 나타났을 때부터 그게 내 잘못 꿰어진 단추였어. 그때 그놈은 길바닥에서 그냥 얼어 죽어버렸어야 했지. 어떤 색깔도 없는 그 뒷골목에서.
진정하세요, 힌들리 씨. 제 부하들도 별로 없는 이 상황에서 저들이랑 괜스레 싸움만 부딪히면 좋을 게 없단 말입니다.
아니! 나 정도면
설사 당신이 과거에 육체 시술을 받았고 아버지에 의해 기숙학교로 보내진 뒤 전투에 대한 훈련을 받았다고 해도요.
Hindley glared at Matthew with a look of reproach for a moment, as though he was about to lash out at him for cutting his sentence short, then scoffed.
난 이 저택의 주인이었던 놈이야. 네 놈들 같이 저택을 노리고 기어들어온 잡배들이랑은 다르지. 너희들은 내 뒤에나 붙어있던가. 저 새끼는 내가 죽여버려야 하니까 말이야. 진작에 그랬어야 했는데.
My clock isn't magic cure-all for all your problems. Don't just charge in willy-nilly, okay? And yep, this is one of the skill chaining ones, so we gotta be cautious. Oof, that envy weakness though. And rather low defenses, so it will hurt if it hits.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지라.
Wait, how did you lose that clash? Great, just great. On the upside, we can absolutely beat him to a pulp with the 3 insight that we picked up there. I don't like that they just have an immediate have -3 SP because we got aimed an attack at you. That's kind of rude.
먼지나게 패주지.
써주마. 무지하니까.
그려졌구려.
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 보라지.
If this unit has 3 insight at the end of the turn, remove 1 negative effect applied to herself. So she can basically completely negate any rupture that they actually land on her.
피워보지. 멀어졌다.
너도 걸레짝이 되어버렸군.
고작 터뜨려주지. 초대받지 않은 것들 모조리 치워버린다.
피워보지.
정리하겠습니다. 불결한 것.
깨닫힌 짓.
얼어가지 무지하니까 맞는 거야. 파쇄 완료.
그들어졌구려.
미끄러지는 걸 너도 걸레짝이 되어버렸군.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지라. 다시 못살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
결국 내 공부가 부족하지 않았다는 거네. 그치? 좋았어.
Hang on, a slash weakness on top of the envy and the gloom. Does our team have that much slash damage? Technically yes, but... not really. I guess we'll be okay going in with the sinking team again.
순수했던 나날로.
Although the real question is this going to be one of those... Is this one, folks? No, this is still one of these encounters. Okay, we cannot... absolutely cannot let Yi Sang hit these guys because that will be a very harsh counter. Yeah, let's get the free shot off. Their basic attacks are actually ending up in draws with our basic attacks. The two levels are making a little bit of a difference here.
지려주지.
다친 짓을
Now the downside is that Hong Lu is going to lose his higher insight, so this is actually going to mess up his coin power a little bit. But we need to keep the momentum going.
피워보지.
정리하겠습니다. 불결한 것.
나도 걸레짝이야.
무지하니까.
Yeah, we're never seeing that Echoes of the Mana panic effect because whenever someone gets hit with it, it usually staggers them so that next turn they're going to die before it even registers, before it can even kick in.
직접 알게 하면 맞는 거야. 맞는 거야.
Oh, hello! Damn plebs. Gain offense level. I'll remove you. Clash Wind base power +1. That's not something we see often. If target has 2+ offense level down, gain base power. If target has offense level down, deal extra damage. Get crushed. Prioritize targets with the most negative effects. Clash pattern win. Coin power +1 for every 3 offense level. Inflict fragile and paralyze. Deal 30% for every 2 offense level or down on target, to maximum of 120%. If target has 3 negative effects, reuse this coin. Hang on. You're about to put 6 sinking count on this guy. Which means we will get the coin power bonus. Alright, this is a decent combo here. Although it could be better.
언제나게 패주지.
무지하니까. 그래도 언제나 추월할 수는 없으니까.
Actually, I forgot to see what sort of passives insanity effects he has.
파쇄 완료.
When in panic, reset to 0 at turn end. If this unit's SP is -10 or less, gain 3 offense level up. When an ally is defeated, gain 1 slot next turn. Darn. Every time an ally is defeated, gain 2 offense level down starting next turn. If this unit wins after 5 clashes, deal 50% more damage. That's not nice. He gets agitated, so he gains extra damage but takes extra damage. He deals and takes extra damage. So he loses SP simply for ally deaths. So nothing is special there. At a glimpse, it looks kind of like a K rather than an H.
오작 터뜨려주지.
Now here's the question, is Heathcliff going to survive this turn? Well, there's why slash damage is important.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보자.
Oh man, 5 fragile and staggered, you're about to explode into bloody giblets. I did promise him. Granted, that would be throwing away... Let's try not to get too stylish here.
피워보지. 피어나라. 이 스며들 듯하는 비. 우산이 새진 않나 모르겠어.
Not nearly as bad as the fake Ufi association got.
젠장.
핸들리님, 그러게 누차 말씀드리지 않았습니까? 검은색의 풀을 조심해야 한다고.
너
데드 레비츠 보스는 힌들리가 고용한 자가 아니었나요? 왜 마치 힌들리가 저희와 싸우도록 그리고 화를 내도록 부추기는 것처럼 보이는 거죠?
그리고 검은색 풀이라는 건 뭘 뜻하는 거야?
모르겠어? 검은색 클로버를 말하는 거야. 포커의 카드, 클로버 카드 문양과 색깔 말이야.
Ah.
결국 내 공부가 부족하지 않았다는 거네. 그치? 좋았어.
Well, we don't have enough time to see what that's all about, but we do have enough. We might just have enough time to do a uptie story. So, getting clash power for singing count, attack and stand. Yeah, I think I showed this when we first did this. So,
그래. 칼날을 한번 갈아줄 때도 됐지.
there are things in this world one could never grow accustomed to. The bizarre tang of the dregs, broken piece of tea leaves from the last fill of the teacup from the pot, the disappointing flavour of lukewarm Scotch whisky diluted from melting ice, and the taste of nightmares that continue to haunt me despite my hatred of them. In that awful dream, I am visited by the one I abhor the most. The beast that took my little sister and destroyed my family. The cunning, cruel wolf, who took so much from me I can't recall all that he's deprived me of. The one who took my arm and left me to wear this shameful, hateful arm. The wretch that took my arm but not my life, leaving me to live out this abominable life. He never arrives alone. In this nightmare I am beset by foes on all sides with no escape in sight. Is this the true magnitude of my fear? A body born weak and ailing, a body that forces me to struggle tooth and nail just to survive those that seek to harm me. Cannot conquer the fear from the source. I am with the sharpened tip of my saber. Oh, I aim with the sharpened tip of my saber, and stab them all with the gloom-tempered swordplay I have trained my entire life in. But that nightmare always ends with my flailing defeat, its conclusion distant and unreachable. As the dream draws to a close, I come to a certain understanding. That once again I am the robbed one, the one deprived of even a chance to struggle. Then I awaken from the nightmare. I struggled desperately to escape the yoke of my weak constitution. I couldn't simply continue to live in my parents' glory. There were far too many vultures circling me for a chance to take my place, my wealth. I could not appear weak before them. I learned how to wield a blade, train my body. I grew far too familiar with the pain that ravaged my lungs, yet my damnably weak body cared not for my determination. It pressed upon me with such cruelty. But that is how I have protected what is mine, what I could get my hands on. A good home, quality clothes, delectable food, my inheritance. Once I even found myself absorbed in that presumptuous belief that I may have overcome the curse I was born with. But there was something that had completely slipped my mind. The vagabond I saw at the tempestuous manor. The resentful eyes of that ill-timid vagrant, burning with hatred behind his wet, ragged hair. He appeared before me as I was still drunk on that delusion. Just like then, I could see my fear reflected in his eyes, my fear that he is here to take everything I have. He cut off my arm in the blink of an eye. I don't even want to think back to this memory. Merely recalling that memory makes my stump ache. I feel the bitter taste of stomach acid rising up my throat. But I won't be defeated like this. He wants to play hide and seek, does he? Very well, he shall have it. To sever this nightmare from me, this intangible terror, the wolven hunt must begin. Because slaying the source of horror with my own hands is the only way to free myself from it. Until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.